Ja tervetuloa jälleen kerran Jerdeh'n pelivideoiden pariin ja jatketaan Hogwarts Legacyn parissa. Ja niin kuin oli viime episodissa puhetta, niin lähdetään tonne Dark Arts-tunnille ja opiskellaan se seuraava loitsu sieltä ja sitten lähdetään siitä eteenpäin. Yhtä nopeasti ohi kun alkoikin toi tunti. No niin, jutellaan tälle Hekatille ja...
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Totta kai.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expeliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
No niin, otetaan muutamat harjoitukset.
Accio. Expeliarmus!
You seem to have
Incendio! Levioso!
Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it?
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
No niin, nyt on vittu se uusi loitsu ja katsotaanpas sitten. Meillä oli tällainen Herpology Class ja tuo nätin tehtävä ja tää ikuisuustehtävä. Tääkin voitaisiin jossain vaiheessa hoitaa pois alta. Saataan ilmeisesti jotain taikasauvan niitä handleja siihen. Mut joo, lähdetäänpä hoitamaan tää nätin tehtävä nyt. Hogsfield, olikohan meillä muuta mitään fast travel pointteja tossa? No niin, elokuvistakin tuttu paikka tässä.
Revelio!
Onks täällä mitään No niin, lähdetään kohti Hagridin mökkiä. Tai ei se vielä tässä vaiheessa ollut Hagridin mökki, mut joka tapauksessa. Chickenit täällä.
Revelio!
Täällä on näköjään jotakin keräiltävää sisällä. No, Dragonite Spectacles. Ja vähän koineja. Niin, otetaan uudet keket käyttöön. Okei, jotkut hanskatkin täällä on. Napataan nekin. Näitä ei saakaan vielä. Meillä on näköjään jostain tullut jo yksi wand handle. Noin.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Otetaan nämä sienet täältä matkaa.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
No niin.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Lähdetään tsekkaamaan, mikä täällä on meininki näissä. Voitais hoitaa samalla itse asiassa toinenkin tehtävä tosta pois.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
What are you doing?
Jaa, sieltä tulee vähän kovempi tyyppi.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
No niin. Aha, mitäs?
We can...
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over my dead body!
Incendio!
Stop that, boy!
Revelio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Tätähän näe mitä täällä on ja... No niin, katsotaan mitä Noralla on asiaa.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sing.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet. which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
No niin, saatiin Merlinit rajallisesti tehtyä. Tää kasaa kamaa nopeasti. Se oli siinä. No niin, lähdetään hoitaa toi laituritehtävä tosta.
Revelio.
Tuollakin on näköjään... Hei, otetaan toi arkku tosta topsaa. Tuollakin on näköjään joku tehtävä oottamassa. Hei, nyt saatiin uusi handle. Joo, otetaan tuo käyttöön.
Assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Lähdetään uimareissulle sitten. Katsotaan se mikä tuolla, joo.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Ei ollut siellä, mutta saatiin uudet keket taas. Otetaan nämä muut. Hattu. Kuinka paljon näitä oikein on tuolla? Yksi, toinen. Aha, nyt löytyy se esine, mutta kerätäänhän nämä muutkin täältä.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Saadaan ehkä jotain hyvää tavaraa täällä. Noniin. Otas tuo kauempana taas. Taisi olla myös meillä. Laseja tulee nähtävästi aika paljon. täällä vielä noita? Ei tainnut olla enempää. Sitten ei muuta kuin jää takaisin vaan. Vai hetkinen, onks tossa yksi? Vähän näyttäis. Joo, katsotaan tää vielä. No niin. Hyvä, että käytiin tsekkaamassa. Taisi me päästäkään tosta hyppäämään tohon laitulle.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Oh, you didn't like keeping it. Joo, ei.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Mermaid mask. Katsotaas mitä kaikkea hyvää me nyt löydettiin loppupelissä sieltä. Oho, no hanskat on ainakin paljon paremmat mitkä meillä on tällä hetkellä. Katsotaas nää. Kekkeet. 29. Niin meillä ei hattu ollut vielä ollenkaan, joo. Laitetaan nää kunnon cowboy. Jos meillä huiveja ei. Ja rovejakaan ei tainnut löytyä. Aha, otettais me kokonaan pois. Näköjään. No niin, laitetaan jotakin Me otetaan viittakin täällä. Takki. Pidetään vaikka tuo punainen kaapu nyt ja hattu laitetaan vekeen. Lasit vekeen. Ajetaan vielä toi kuitenkin toi. Matchäävä täällä. No niin, nyt on kaikki kunnossa. Sitten ei muuta kuin katsotaan mitä meillä oli seuraavaksi täällä ohjelmassa. Lähdetään tohon herpologitunnille.
Revelio!
maastoon, jos täällä olisi vaikka jotain actionia, niin... Eläimiä ainakin löytyy. No niin, Moonstonea kanssa.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Täällä olisi toinen trial, katsotaanpa, jos saadaan täältä.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ihan rakettien juttu tääkään. Otetaanhan nää tästä lopsaa.
Revelio.
Missäs meillä on toinen tommonen tuolla? Tuo on vähän kauempanakin on näköjään.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Merlin himself would be proud.
Challenge completed. No niin, saatiin lisää storagea. Niin, katsotaan voitais hypätä melkein fast travelillä tohon lähemmäs. Flying off the shelves. Kumpis näistä on niinku lähempänä
I suppose I'd be curious about the beautification.
Revelio.
Täällä taas blingailee jossain. Tuolla. Ja taas toi flame tosta noin.
Revelio.
Jossain toinenkin on lukossa noin ovet, sinne ei pääse. Mitäs täällä on?
Revelio.
Täällä on hei tommonen chesti taas, napataan sekin tosta. Ja taas ollaan 500 rikkaampia.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Jees, me voitais tää episodi jättää taas tähän näin ja jatkaa ensi episodissa eteenpäin taas tarinoita ja mennä sitten suoraan tuohon tunnille ja katsoa mitä sieltä selviää meille. Kiitoksia taas kaikille kun kattelitte ja ei muuta kuin palataan ensi episodissa asiaan. Se on morjens!